it's terrible that they lost family pets. It's just, I just
don't think our dog deserves to be put down because of it.
A Fergus Falls family is upset that their dog could be put down after it got loose. Thanks for joining us. I'm Krista Boehm. We heard about this family's story after an outpouring of messages on our Facebook page. Police say 3 chickens and a rabbit were believed to be killed by the family's dog on Tuesday, but the family doesn't believe their husky is responsible. Valley News Team's Macy Anger joins us live with how the owners are working to save their family. Macy?
Krista, the family says they took Baby, a 2.5-year-old husky, to the Humane Society today. They say the animal control has deemed Baby dangerous and ordered the dog to be killed. On Tuesday, Baby escaped from the yard. Jessica says she tried to search for the husky with no luck. She says a neighbor ended up finding Baby and let her know. The Fergus Falls Police Department says during the time Baby was out, she was believed to have killed several animals. I've tried several times to get in contact with the owner of those animals, but haven't gotten a response back. One friend did mention on Facebook that the owner is physically sick about the situation. Another neighbor who didn't want to go on camera said she feels bad for her friend and believes the owner of the dog is treating the situation horribly. The family says they're upset that their dog has been blamed for this.
Nobody actually saw Baby do it. Nobody saw Baby in their fenced-in area. Nobody saw, they allegedly saw what looked to be similar to my dog, and then decided it was worth her life without any further investigation.
Baby's family has 14 days to appeal. They plan to talk to the city attorney Monday morning. Krista?
All right, thank you, Macy. The neighbor of the chicken's owner says she had no idea whose dog it was and wasn't trying to point the finger at this family. Crews have been working to put out hot spots tonight after a fire at the Simplot Plant in Grand Forks. The Grand Forks Fire Department says the fire alarm went off, alerting them around 6:30 tonight. And when they arrived, smoke and flames were coming from the roof. Parts of Gateway Drive between 42nd Street and Stanford had to be shut down for crews to run hoses through. No one was hurt, but employees were inside at the time. The cause is still under investigation. A joint investigation is underway after shots were fired at 2 West Fargo homes just southwest of the Gordman store. West Fargo police say officers were called around 10:30 last night by a resident near the 1600 block of 15th Avenue East who said shots were fired at their home. Officers arrived to find 7 bullet holes in 2 houses. Fargo police found multiple casings from a handgun at Gordman's that they believe are related. Both departments are investigating the situation. Stay with Valley News Live and valleynewslive.com for all the updates. And you can also follow the latest on this and other news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your Facebook feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day. Police are reminding you to lock your doors, no matter where you live. After multiple break-ins in Castleton Thursday and Friday, authorities say 11 cars were broken into and at least 1 garage around the 600 block of 6th Street South. Most of the cars were unlocked. Coin cash and other miscellaneous items were stolen. Authorities are investigating but have no suspect information as of yet. A Minnesota state trooper suffered minor injuries today after being involved in a crash in Becker County. The crash happened on County Road 37 and County Road 26. The State Patrol says the trooper was on his way to an injury crash when he went off the road. He suffered some injuries that are believed to be non-life-threatening. A Minnesota dentist who's at the center of a worldwide protest for killing a prize lion in Zimbabwe has voluntarily reached out to U.S. authorities. There are no signs of Dr. Walter James Palmer at his property on Pelican Lake, but a representative for him reached out to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service office on Thursday after the director there tried contacting him unsuccessfully. This while questions over whether or not another lion was killed by a hunter in Zimbabwe today. Palmer has not been charged for this in Zimbabwe. The illegal killing of a lion is punishable by a $20,000 fine and up to a decade behind bars. Officials there have said they would appeal for the extradition of Palmer, who has since returned to the U.S. and closed his practice. Wildlife authorities in Zimbabwe announced they are tightening rules for big game hunting. That includes several species of big game in an area favored by hunters. Bow and arrow hunters have also been suspended unless authorized. And a Minnesota minimum wage hike is benefiting around 300,000 employees starting today. It's now $9 an hour for large employers and $7.25 for small businesses. This raise in minimum wage also brings up the equal pay debate. One an MSUM student says has been a part of his family's topic of discussions.
For the longest time, it was just, if they work their butt off the same amount as my dad does, then why don't they get paid equally?
Next year, the wage will go up again another 50 cents. It will be the final part of a 3-stage wage increase implemented by Governor Mark Dayton.